Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
Bette Midler has been married to her husband, artist Martin von Haselberg, for nearly 40 years. The two met in 1981 and, after a whirlwind romance, tied the knot in Las Vegas in 1984. The couple had their daughter, actress Sophie von Haselberg, 2 years after getting married. Sophie followed in her parents' footsteps to the entertainment world, and she married Harry J. N. Guinness in 2020. While many might know him as Midler's husband, von Haselberg has had several major career ventures. He was a successful performance artist and has had his art exhibited in major museums. He has also worked in the finance world. Through it all, von Haselberg has remained a supportive and loving husband. In 2014, when celebrating their 30th wedding anniversary, Midler talked to our channel about the key to their happy marriage. "I think the secret is giving each other a lot of lead and a lot of room and not being in each other's faces all the time," she said. Midler added that patience is extremely important. "Deciding to give in is very hard," she noted, "but sometimes you have to say, it's not worth it. The fight is not worth it. You have your way and maybe next Thursday I'll have mine. Keep supporting each other." That's hard, too. So, who is the artist married to the Hocus Pocus actress? Here's everything to know about Bette Midler's husband, Martin von Haselberg. Von Haselberg was born in Buenos Aires, Argentina, but he wasn't raised there. In a 1986 interview with the Los Angeles Times, he revealed that he was the youngest of 4 boys and was brought up in Germany and England. At 12, he left Germany to attend boarding school. "I had what might be referred to as a classical upbringing," he said. "I studied Greek, Latin, and stuff like that, none of which I've retained. I was a terrible student. I never thought of myself as rebellious, but my teachers always seemed to the extent that I was asked to leave 2 schools." Just like his Tony Award-winning wife, von Haselberg also has a love for performing. He is well known as one half of the Kipper Kids, a performance art duo with partner Brian Routh, whom he met in drama school in England. The two created the Kipper Kids in 1970, each using the stage name Harry Kipper. The Los Angeles Times described the duo's work as performance art involving foodstuffs, firecrackers, and a lot of whiskey. After years of performing together, von Haselberg and Routh each got married, and the Kipper Kids stopped performing as often. "The best way to do the Kipper Kids was when Brian and I lived together and traveled around and were constantly feeding off each other," von Haselberg explained. Midler and von Haselberg met in 1981, when they went to a concert at the Roxy, an LA area club, with mutual friends, according to a 1991 interview with Vanity Fair. They ran into each other again 2 years later at the Lessa Club, another LA venue. "He said, 'I don't know if you remember me, but I met you at a show once,'" Midler recalled to the Oprah magazine. "He took my number, but he didn't call for 2 years. After he called, they went out the next weekend." It was only 6 weeks after their first date that Midler and von Haselberg decided to take their relationship to the next level. On December 16, 1984, they eloped in Las Vegas and said their I dose in front of an Elvis Presley impersonator. In 2021, Midler revealed on Jimmy Kimmel Live that she was the one who proposed to von Haselberg. Midler described their wedding as a spur-of-the-moment ceremony, noting they didn't have any photos of the event until 2008. "He got all dressed up in this suit that I was like, 'I'm not marrying you in that suit.' So he had to change his suit and then we went to one of the little churches and we went to get the license," she said. "We had a tape of Nino Rota music and we walked down the aisle." The two lived in separate houses for at least 2 months after getting married. "I hardly knew him," Midler told Vanity Fair. Still, they knew it was right for them. In 2001, Midler told Oprah Winfrey that they quickly knew they were meant to be together. "And it was time. I was in my late 30s, and he and I both wanted to have a family," she said. It was romantic and not romantic at the same time. As his work with the Kipper Kids slowed down, von Haselberg turned to visual art. His solo work has been on display in venues like